Just across the road now, so heading towards this garden for a walking tour. Join me for this if you like it. Please subscribe. This is a road once you cross this road, you don't have small exhibition. So this is a sunny afternoon. The temperature is 20 degree. Day, which is 14th October 2024.
First drive is biking lane.
Just cross the signal. Now people are jogging in the afternoon. As this climate is so good. Normally people come here after the lunch in the office. Nearby people. This is also known as Carter Garden. So lot of trees. People do running, walking, and also playing. You can walk in. If you are tired, you can sit in these benches, which is available at both the sides of the road. These are very old trees. This whole park is covered with many trees. Even in summer, you can walk in the shades. In front of us is this Royal Melbourne Royal Exhibition building. In front of it we have this fountain, water fountain. Many people come here for a photo shoot. Most of the time you can see pre-wedding photo shoots happening in these places. Today there is not much. People do come here and enjoy after the lunch. Some people do to take photos in front of this fountain. There are many small fountains, water fountains inside this garden. There are many. think there is some work going on here. Lot of plants, lot of trees. Look at this. Some of the trees are maybe 100 years plus old. Look at the trunk of these trees. This is the Melbourne tram. Just getting into the sea meeting from the suburb. 86. Kangaroo, national animal of Australia. This Melbourne Museum. There's a sign, so too much of crowd there. So we will go around the garden from the road path instead of getting in the middle. Some of the old houses, small houses. It costs you millions if you want to buy any of these old Victorian era houses. Melbourne taxi. See what school children's visited this Melbourne Museum. They're heading back to their schools. There are a lot of things to do for the kids inside the museum. Most of the things are free for them. That's why nearby schools do bring their children to this museum during the weekdays to show them inside the museum. This is way to the car park of the museum, where whole day you will be charged $15 if you come before 9 and leave after 2 o'clock. People who come here enjoy having their food, spend time with their friends. People do use bicycle here for travel as well as for exercise. This is one of the primary schools. School in front of this exhibition building and the museum. This is where the other side of the garden, and you have here tennis court. If you remember, you can come here and play. During the weekends you will hardly get any court available here, but during weekdays You want to come here for coach? There will be a coaching available. You wanted to come with your friends to play, you can come. But during the weekend, it's very difficult to get the boat. Some coaching is still going on there for the kids. This is bicycle hire. Somebody parked there. Look at this tree. It is more than 100-year-old. So big. So most of these trees are 100-year plus. And looking at the trunk, you can find out. This is one of the famous hotels, St. Andrews Hotel, would say. It's a old traditional pub. This is Melbourne Tram, number 96, going towards St. Kilda. Look at this trunk of this tree. So big. Sell some of the good houses in this area. Otherwise, most of these houses are too old and not renovated. So now we will have to take on the left, taking around towards this garden. Garden. Somebody has kept this trolley of supermarket here. Look at these houses. Very old houses. People do their jogging in the afternoon. Most of these houses are now giving on Airbnb. For a weekend, they normally charge $500 to $800 per night for the small 2-bedroom, 3-bedroom houses. If you want to take it on rent, normally it will be $1,000 per week minimum. So if you're taking it for a year or so. Not only the people come for here walking, even they bring their dogs for a pretty good walk. Here you can go towards the western suburb. Arden Street. Other side is the park with lot of trees. Good place to come and have a relaxation. It's a nice view for this people in these homes, they have a beautiful garden view on their houses. We have now come to end of the back side of this garden. From here we will take a left where we can see the museum from the other side. People crossing the signal. We don't have to cross it. We will go from this side only till end of this garden. From there we will take a left again. This side is basically facing towards the CBD, so you can see many of the new houses, new buildings are coming up. And this side is basically the garden. It's a huge 5 kilometer radius garden. So if you want to jog 1 or 2 rounds, you will be covering 5 to 10 kilometers. Good walk for these people on this side. So it is today the climate is so good. Heading towards this walk. Look at this is a small school. Kids are playing inside the small ground, where on the other side we have a huge ground to play if they want. This is what is the life of CBD or in-city schools. Children has to enjoy within their limited space. This is Garden Primary School. This is also more than 100-year-old school. There are many entrances for this garden like this, but most of the centers you can't drive or take any vehicle inside. It's only for walking. People exploring how to use the parking. Green Park.
Well, clearly they're walking around here because there's nothing else to do.
And the museum, Royal Exhibition Building, this way. And you will do have a public lavatory here. Use it. Many of places in Melbourne, you do find this one. This is council-run lavatories. So This side you can see many of these big buildings, schools, everything, which is basically heading towards the CBD and other. You have IMAX theater also inside this museum. And this is what on the other side of the car park, where we talked earlier, where you can park for the whole day from morning 9 to 2 o'clock or 5 o'clock with $15 a day charge. This is IMAX theater. It's on the one edge of this Melbourne Museum. I think T-Rex 3D is running in this theater now. And this is Royal Exhibition Building on the other side.
And then cut this one. Bricks.
Only thing is you don't find many trees in this part, this side of this garden. Mostly it is sunny. The climate is sunny, but temperature is 20 with lot of wind, so you don't feel the heat or warm. But if it is more than 20, it's advisable to put sunscreen so that you will not hit by this ultraviolet rays. This part of the world where you can find ozone layer is a little bit thinner compared to other part of the world. So it is advisable to use sunscreen. This is one side of a Royal Exhibition building. This is one of the old heritage site, Royal Exhibition Building and the Carlton Gardens, which is basically covering 5 kilometers in radius. Now you can see many of these high rises as we are entering this CBD area of Melbourne. This is the road to entrance, but it's restricted area. You need a approval or permit to get inside. Otherwise, public vehicles are not allowed to go. Here also you can see the trees. Look at the trunk of this tree. Definitely 150 years old. Probably more. Even bicycles are not allowed with the penalties. Dogs has to be tied, you cannot let go, so you have to penalty if it is not tied and held by the owner. Look at so many people enjoying the afternoon break. Some people who come for picnic or kitty party or just to relax on this sunny day with nice cold breeze, which makes pleasant climate for just relaxation excursion or a picnic. This is the gig guys who deliver food using the bicycle in this part of CBD. Either it is Uber or it is DoorDash or Menulog. These are all the online app where people, basically the international students, do their part-time job. Look at that guy going in bicycle. This is the other lavatory, where you can, public lavatory managed by Melbourne Council for the public. This is CBD building, and this was one of the building which do have a pathway in between these two building, connecting these two building, where you can have the beautiful Melbourne view from that gallery. It's a recent building. Just people have started occupying in this building. Not sure what is there in that connecting bridge between these two buildings. You need a permit or a permission to go inside. It is not a public entry or like Eureka Tower or anything where you can pay the fees and go inside. This is a private building. If you have an office or an apartment, then only you can use that. So we come on the last edge of this garden. So we will take left from here. This is basically a CBD area. High-rise buildings. So we will take left from here. This is last turn where we will complete our today's Cotton Garden walk. Partly we are done from inside. Most of the bit we're done from the footpath, where we can see one side inside is the garden, and the other side is pretty homes or this high-rise buildings. These are all 2-3 bedroom apartments costing $1 million plus here. This one is much bigger apartments costing much more than $1 million. This side is the beautiful cotton garden. The lavish greenery and lot of trees. We come to the same signal where we crossed. That means we come complete circle of this Cotton Garden in front of Royal Exhibition Building and Melbourne Museum. This is Melbourne tram. So now we almost come to the end of this tour. If you like it, please subscribe so that you will get many more videos. Please like the video and subscribe. Thank you for watching. We come to this end. Nice talking to you. See you on the other videos soon. Bye. This is a signal where we started. Now we are ending this.